Dave, you use the term reset. What an important term to quickly recover your happiness, or at least your equilibrium when you get upset about something, or literally anything.
Right.
Tell our viewers what you mean by reset.
We have so many events going on in our lives. There's bound to be some times when something doesn't go the way we want it to. It may be a very serious thing, such as a relative dying or something like that, which we've talked about, but it could also be a very small thing. What comes from self-talk is the idea of being able to change direction, to seeing that you have a broader array of choices to make about what you do next than you think you do. If a kayaker, a pro kayaker, is out going down one of those courses in the Olympics, it's amazing to watch those guys when they make a mistake and they flip over. They're back up, you don't even know that they went under. So you, wait a sec, didn't he go under for a second? They flip themselves back up so fast with that paddle and they're back on the course. That's because they did not let themselves get discouraged. What they did was they reset themselves and reset the course. Everything happened just automatically because they've practiced it so many times. We have that opportunity in our lives. We can figure out a way when we're doing our self-talk to have something go wrong and immediately flip our mental paddle and get ourselves back up and in line and performing the way we wanted to in the first place. That's the concept. None of this is very difficult.
So
it's just that we don't do it.
Right, we don't do it. We take things for granted because we don't have faith in the outcome. Mm-hmm. We don't have faith in the fact that we can be successful by changing and tweaking certain things. As I was reading in your book last night, you were talking to Olivia in the book, and with another bout of cancer, and this whole thing about reset is, oh darn, it's back again. And you and Olivia decided how you're going to look at it, right? And not be defeated by it.
It gives you the opportunity, the concept of a reset is it gives you the opportunity to start over again, to not let the event that puts you off course
Define you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, not let it define you or define the time and energy that you will spend dealing with the toxicity versus getting the treatment and doing the proactive things that you need.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're avoiding self-defeating.
It doesn't get better than that. And along with that, because I want to get the linearity of your concepts here, what do you mean when you say, quote, look for the good in life? Because it goes right along with what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Not taking that negative approach, not letting the negativity and things that physically may be out of your range of convenience to control. Look for the good in life.
That goes back to that whatever is right. If you, patience throughout your life, not patience waiting for the bus,
Right.
but patience that's almost inconceivable for most of us in this high-tech world that we're in now.
Right.
We have to be able to be patient through a longer period of time than we're used to. Very few people play checkers now.
I know.
Very few people. Think of the number of people you know in your experience and how many of them play chess or checkers or some strategic game as a part of the things that they do with themselves.
Yeah, I know. My wife and I play cards at night, and with like kids, we just have so much fun.
But that causes you to think not just the next step. That causes you to think 1, 2, 3 moves ahead.
Absolutely.
And what that is, that's an amazing impact when you do that. That's what the author is asking us to do. He's saying, I don't want you to have just a patience for the next half hour, the next hour, the next day. You should have patience with your entire life because it's going to unfold in front of you. And there's so many things you have no idea what they're going to be.
Right.
As you said, this is not a defining moment. It may seem like a defining moment, but we don't know what our future holds.
No, we don't, and sometimes we barely know what our present holds
Whatever
for us because
is,
we're too busy being distracted by so many things, cell phones, whatever it is that distracts us, you know?
Yeah, if you think of the number of moves you will make in your life, how can one be so defining that you can't, by having other moves, after the first one has occurred, making everything right again. It may be on a different course than you thought.
Absolutely.
Look for whatever the good is. It may not be exactly what you thought was good at the time that the first event occurred, but it's still, you can make it good.
Right.
And my parents died, but I learned so much from that terrible experience
Right.
that it actually saved my life later on in life, because I had the response mechanisms and the understanding to be able to deal with ridiculous things like strokes and cancer and come out of them okay.